Alright, here we go now, guys. This is Main Street in Jonesboro, Georgia, and we're right across the street from the Clayton County Courthouse at a location that should be considered sacred ground to any Lynyrd Skynyrd fan, especially the old guys that remember album covers. Now, Skynyrd's debut album, which some consider to be the greatest Southern rock record of all time, was released in August 1973 and featured some of their most well-known classics, including Freebird, Tuesday's Gone, Gimme 3 Steps, and Simple Man. And because they were unveiling their unconventional name to the world with this release, it was, humorously by some measure, titled Pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd. That album was recorded a few months prior, about 30 miles away in Doraville, Georgia. During production, some photo shoots were commissioned for the album's artwork. One of those was in Hampton, Georgia, and the other was later that same day, right here in Jonesboro, with photographer Suzanne Swanson in charge of camera work. The Jonesboro shots were taken in this area around Main Street, just before the traffic light at Mill Street, but the one that has become the most famous and stood the test of time was, ironically, the final shot out of dozens taken over a span of a few hours. Right here would be the approximate vantage point of that shot, which was against the building that is currently occupied by the Ferguson law firm, attorneys that specialize in family law in the Jonesboro area. This building still has the recessed window that provided enough room for Ronnie Van Zant, Billy Powell, and Leon Wilkeson to sit in for the shot, and the brick pillar that Bob Burns is touching still exists. You can also see the building in the background to the right that is virtually identical to its appearance on the album cover as well, which actually has its own neat little history. It was built 35 miles away from here as a rail station in Barnesville, Georgia in 1867, but was eventually deconstructed and moved stone by stone to this location in 1880 to serve as stop number 5 on the Dummy, a commuter train that was part of the Macon and Western Railroad. Eventually, the station was retired from active service in the 1960s and converted to the Jonesboro Welcome Center, which includes a gift shop, and the Road to Terra Museum, dedicated to local author Margaret Mitchell, who is most famous for her novel, Gone with the Wind. We can see Hattie McDaniel there on the Welcome Center, and across the street is the Fiddle Dee Dee mural featuring actress Vivian Leigh, two of the stars from the film version. So going back to the pronounced album cover, while some aspects have survived the 50 years plus time lapse, there are a few changes as well. The window on the building has been completely remodeled with a color change, and the white concrete sidewalk has been replaced with a brick paver layout that extends further out into the street, with all of the southbound parking spaces being removed entirely. The album cover also features a lightning strike in the distance, while today we have a nice blue sky. And legend has it that a hungover Gary Rossington threw up on the sidewalk immediately after this shot was taken. No evidence of the throw up remains. Alright friends, that's all we've got for you today. Come on down to Jonesboro and check out the Welcome Center. Consult with Ferguson if you need representation. Buy local goods, eat at the restaurants, and as always, support the community on your visit. And I will see yous on the next one.